From the Dominican Republic, the new national record holder, Alexander Ogando, ran 20:07 in Irvine, California, back at the end of April.
Azamati has been having a phenomenal 100-meter season, but he's not bad at 200 either, 20.13. Those personal bests set this year. He'll be in lane 3.
He actually ran and won on 100 meters before our broadcast window started, so his second race of the day. Here is DeSalu of Italy, part of that Olympic 4x100 meter quartet that won in Tokyo.
And another Dominican, Giancarlos Martinez, 29 years of age. He's been twice the Ibero-American Championships winner at 200 meters. He has a best of 20.17 that was set at the Olympics last year. So how fast will the Olympic champion go? The conditions are certainly right, even though we have had a little bit of a headwind in some of the early races. This track is fast, and there's no question about sprinting temperatures, with the temperatures at almost 100 degrees here in Paris.
And Otto, no Americans in the field, but to tease up next week's U.S. Championships, 11 of the 12 fastest times in the world this year, performers, are all Americans. So they don't really need to be in Paris. They need to be ready to run fast in Eugene next week.
Yes, the U.S. team is going to be extremely difficult to make. We have high schoolers in the form of Arian Knighton and collegians, everybody competing for those 3 U.S. spots. But right now, the Olympic champion in 6, DeGrasse.
Men's 200 from Paris. And a hand up there in lane number 7 as Fall asked for the call-up. Yeah, we'll have Noah Lyles. He's got the wild card as the reigning world champion. But, you know, the 200 hasn't necessarily been the marquee event in that sprint, but certainly could be one to watch in Oregon next month.
Yeah, and the women's event won't be bad either, with Abby Steiner, the NCAA champion. There's Fall putting his hand up to request that the race be restarted. Abby Steiner on the women's side in the 200, and that's before we start talking about Gabby Thomas, Jenna Prandini, and many others. So yes, men's and women's 200 next week from Eugene should be one of the better sprint events, certainly, to watch.
Our 3 days of coverage start next Friday on the networks of NBC, as the U.S. will field a team to be the home team for the World Championships for the first time ever. Never before has the World Championships been held on U.S. soil. It'll happen in less than 30 days in Eugene, Oregon. But we're here in Paris for the Olympic champion, Andre DeGrasse, in the men's 200 meters.
And DeGrasse has not gone out particularly well, and that means that Goletin of France has gone right by him. The Olympic champion in a lot of trouble. He's got to really do some work in this last 100. He's not doing it.
And look at Luxilo Adams out there in lane number 8 as he speeds his way to the line, and a new lifetime best, 1982. I think Ogando will get second from the Dominican Republic, and the Olympic champion, DeGrasse, maybe gets into the top 5, but as you mentioned, Otto, that was not what we were looking for from the reigning Olympic champion.
And I think the surprise for me with DeGrasse is that his 100 has come around. We just saw him win in Oslo, and I thought he had one of the best starts I'd ever seen him have, but he's not producing the goods just yet at 200. We know he always gets ready, but what a run by Adams on the outside. 1982, that's one of the fastest times ever run by any South African, period. Big personal best for him. He had never been under 20 seconds flat ever, and he gets the scalp of the Olympic champion, who does get a season's best 20:38. But with the way that the Americans